still love the music. Alright, let's continue from where we left off. Scarf's not up here.
I don't even want to imagine Weekly falling from up here. I saw you arguing with a guy named Cassidy. What did he want?
Remember the fight that needs to take place in order to save this gym?
Well, Cassidy manages Yale's rival, Stone, the reigning champion.
If Bobby doesn't show up, he'll lose money. Maybe not a lot, but enough to care.
I never asked about the gym's insurance.
That's exactly what I'm reading now. So far, it looks like your standard small business policy.
Why would it give me the option if...
You see, I've got this friend. He's a journalist. The thing is, well,
Streaming BlackSad under the skin. They
on
call
second
him
thought,
Gumshoe,
forget
but
I said
call
anything.
myself a
I
good city
see.
you can
Quick to
check
forget
out
your
it.
friends.
I think I know who had your mother's ring.
You do?
On second thought, I don't really know.
Not knowing seems to be one of your strong suits.
I don't like her. Like, I understand why she is the way she is, but at the same time, it's kind of like, I don't know. Oh, there's nothing else I can ask him. Can't investigate the trash. I don't think there's anything else I can do with the goat.
Do you remember anything else about the day you found the thingamajig with the springs and the paint can?
Yeah, no. Wait. Yeah. Well, no. Now that I think of it, no. Hey, pal. How about thanking a good-looking goat with a cigarette?
With how bad you're coughing, I don't think I want to give you a cigarette.
I don't think that's a good idea. You've got one nasty cough.
Oh, come on. You know, cigarettes have lots of very healthy properties. Oh, come on. It's just a smoke, lady.
Okay, you're right.
Yeah, you think you're not responsible for my pathetic state? Think you're not to blame? It's the government that shipped me off to war.
They shipped me off too.
Oh, right. So then you know what it's like to kill, too. Well, then another sad hobo shouldn't be a problem for you, Professor.
I'd rather not talk about it.
Okay, I understand. Wait, but that's not what I wanted to say. Oh, well, you know we goats tend to jump from one thing to another. The government paid for everything. Army fatigues, rations, weapons, lodging at hookers, drugs. Do you know where that money comes from? Taxes! Your taxes, my dear friend. You helped them cut my legs. They declare war every chance they get so that the weapon industry that finances their campaigns gets richer and richer and richer. And that's how we finance their wars. So the slightest connection with corruption turns us into accomplices. Unless one manages to keep at arm's length. That is what I did, my loyal disciple. At the Million-Star Hotel. So, do you like your master? Great.
Hey, what's your name? You never told me.
Well, alright then. Wonder where I should go next. Went to the diner, went to the boxing gym. I went to Yale's apartment, but I kept getting kicked out.
I'd prefer a yellow Cadillac, but I can't complain.
Can I not get in?
I'd prefer a yellow Cadillac, but I can't complain.
Okay. Oh, shit. I almost missed that one. A burb. Okay. I can't get in my car. I can only go to the diner, and then I can go back to Son of Evanarius, chest expander box in his locker, killed Dunn with it, then threw it in the dumpster. Belonged to a street gang. Gun in the safe. Reigning champion. Yeah, nothing on him. Dated Helen Moore. Okay. Confess that they call him weekly because of how often he allegedly Manager of reigning champion Stone yells opponent. Well, it won't let me use the phone. Slightly frustrating. And I can't even pick that up to like look inside of it or anything. I'm afraid if I open that locker again, I'm going to get jumped again. I don't want to talk to Sophia again because I feel like I'm not getting anywhere with her. about to say the goat's gone, but no, he's around the corner. Let's see if I go in this door, will it let me use the phone? There it goes.
Smirnoff.
You're gonna like what I have to tell you about the Dunn case.
WTF.
I found racial slurs painted on the lockers at Dunn's gym. He was pretty open-minded about racial issues.
Hi, Kat. What's
Maybe
up?
his death had something to do with that.
John, half of the crimes in this city have racial ramifications. Unless you have solid proof that it
Also
was a
sorry we
suicide.
didn't stay long
My hands are
yesterday.
tied.
It's
You're
alright.
gonna like what I have to tell you about the Dunn case.
Amen will do.
I went to Yale's place and ran into O'Leary's men. They were waiting for him.
Now, well,
How
that's
are
illegal.
you?
I run an illegal gambling operation.
I'm alright.
I'd love to take a swing at O'Leary, but we can't base the case on a hunch.
I'm not finished yet. I think I have a new lead on the Dunn case. Dunn and the gym's cleaning lady were about to get married.
Great. Call What's News. They'll know what to do with such an incredibly interesting piece of information.
The combination on Dunn's safe was her birthday. He even gave her a ring. You know, your typical suicidal bliss.
Okay, I'm still
What is
not
this
convinced,
thing?
but I might have something for you.
BlackSad under the skin. You're a detective, Cat.
Life is off and off key, like a bad song. The notes come together but feel flat, unable to create anything resembling music. And yet, there are ways to string them together to create harmony. Ways that are not always entirely obvious.
I really meant what's it about roll.
Well, so far it's about a gym owner who has basically committed suicide, supposedly, and I'm trying to find out what actually happened.
You look tired, John.
I was born tired. I'm used to it.
You're not the only one. Yep, I'm beat. I'm starving. Just got back from the annual police medical. Not only did I have to fast, but I also had to chug 2 enormous glasses of water. John, you alright?
I've had better days, and I'll have them again, I hope.
We both deserve to. The thing is, I'd love to help you out with this case, but I can't. You know I work for the state of New York. If I had any information, I couldn't share it with a private eye. Even if it was lying on top of this table.
You said you were starving.
You felt sorry
Why don't
for
you go to the
yourself,
counter and
did
order
you?
something?
Yeah, sure, good idea. If you'll excuse me.
Okay. Ah, I see. Case number 176097, Medical Team B3. Joseph Richard Dunn, deceased. Widower, male. Lynx, dark brown. 47, 163 pounds. Height, 5'5". Approximately 7 p.m. on October 19th, 19... Cause of death, violent asphyxia. Form of death, suicide. Violent asphyxia caused by rope around the neck. The neck presented 4 ring-shaped marks around the entire circumference caused by said rope. Why would it cause 4 rings, though? Swollen and slightly scraped knuckles on subject's right hand, probably caused by recent trauma.
Interesting.
No internal autopsy was performed since external evidence seemed sufficiently conclusive. So he was strangled to death.
Now that I think of it, I better eat at home. It's healthier.
Thanks.
Truth is, John, it all seemed clear to me before, but now... Please, promise me you won't take the law into your own hands. I'd like to think we're not just vigilantes.
Sure, you can trust me. I give you my word.
All right. In any case, keep me posted, will you?
Friend, you can count on it.
Take care, John.
As always, Smirnov had given me new, potentially relevant information. Not to mention sex.
I'm only on Twitch, but do you watch
When an
my
old dog like him gets that
YouTube?
serious,
Trust
one
me,
must
I'm
be
still
prepared
the
to
same guy. www.youtube.com/@PhoenixStarfire.
Interesting.
Dunn must have punched the can while he was arguing with Yale. I guess that explains why he threatened to call the fight off.
Dunn wanted to call off the fight. Son of a bitch. Chest expander belongs to Yale. Dunn had 4 different neck marks. Ah. Well, he has 4 different neck marks. I got nothing. I can't deduce anything from it. But it says I have something I can deduce from it. Kat, you got any ideas?
Oh shit.
Dunn had 4 different neck marks. Well, I doubt this has anything to do with it, but... yeah, I got nothing. Dunn had 4 different neck marks. Chest expander in the trash belongs to Yale. I've got nothing. It says I should be able to do something from all that mess, but I've got nothing.
Okay, hold on, let me see it all. Again, sorry.
Okay, from what I can tell, the chest expander in the trash belonged to Yale. Dunn had 4 different neck marks. It's not his height and weight. It's not the fact that he wanted to call off the fight. The footprints are a no-go, and there's nothing fishy about... and apparently it has nothing to do with his suicide, which I thought was weird. I'm gonna go back to the gym, see if I can talk to the goat again.
Have you tried all combinations? Are you sure it's always two anyway?
Yeah, because, okay, so whenever I do a investigation, or a deduction, I guess I should say, if I put, Dunn has 4 different neck marks, it'll go doo-doo, and then it'll send 2 of those things back. Chest expander in the trash belongs to Yale. Dunn had 4 different neck marks, and it says I have so much time to figure out what else connects to it. But if it doesn't connect, then it just sends it right back. See what I mean? I doubt the photos are going to have anything to do with it, but screw it. I'll give it a shot. See?
That the only one I didn't see you try.
True. But yeah, it says I have a deduction and I don't, so I'm not sure what's going on. I'm hoping it's not a bug. Either that or I'm just an idiot and I'm not getting the right combination.
Read footprint first.
So the chest expander and the neck marks are related. But past that, it won't let me do anything else. I mean, worst case scenario, I guess you could look it up and tell me if you find anything. Goat said he heard 4 different sets of footprints, one of them being my best friend. One of them being either Yale or Dunn. One of them being the killer, for sure.
What case is this slash?
What case is this? It's called Under the Skin, so... The only case? I hope he doesn't jump me again, but I'm gonna try and, like, peek in his locker again.
Damn. I'd forgotten that Jake used to work for Natalia. This proves I was right. It's too soon to move on.
Okay, so he's not gonna jump me this time, thank God.
Did you know black cats are the least adopted in all shelters? Please consider giving them a forever home or donate to your local shelter. Dunn
Gotcha.
had 4 different neck marks plus the chest expander in the trash belongs to Yale plus Dunn wasn't tall enough to hang himself from that noose. It is the height.
But maybe I forgot. Dunn had 4 different neck marks. Chest expander belongs to Yale. I might have to reload a save.
About Dunn's suicide plus Dunn's weight, 163 pounds height 5'5", equals Dunn wasn't tall
Gotcha.
enough to hang himself from TH. You have to do the first.
Now you tell me. I'm like, okay. Why isn't it... Dunn was murdered!
Noose. There's no way Dunn hanged himself.
Murder!
Hang it.
Bobby Yale. I don't know if you had a motive to kill Dunn, but you certainly had the murder weapon.
Another deduction! Okay.
Christ.
But maybe.
I always knew Bobby had issues. But I never thought he'd go that far.
A part of me thinks Bobby Yale didn't do it.
But the chest expander, the box in his locker, the marks on my father's neck. It all leads to him. In any case, that doesn't change a thing.
It does, actually. Now we know he didn't kill himself.
My father's still dead, and you still haven't found Bobby Yale.
Lover squirrel.
Nothing
No,
has changed.
not even close. She hates BlackSad.
Opening the safe and finding my father's will won't help us achieve anything. So please hurry. Time's wasting.
Sonia's indifference never ceased to amaze me. But most importantly, why was she so opposed to Yale?
Uh-oh. O'Leary.
John BlackSad?
I
think I owe you an apology.
The other stuff could be planted on Yale.
That's what I'm saying.
Apology accepted. But what exactly are you apologizing for?
Listen, I don't think my fellow workers treated you with the respect you deserve. I'm so sorry they wrinkled your suit. The thing is, they didn't know we shared a common goal. Bobby Yale. I want to find him and get to the bottom of this as much as you do, Mr. BlackSad. So please, kindly accept my invitation. Why not share our findings? Come on.
Of course. You don't mind me riding in this fancy car with a wrinkled suit, do you?
Huh.
Social
I
vampire.
think you look mighty dapper, Mr. BlackSad. Although, if those wrinkles were to rub off on me... I always play it nice and safe.
I'm not a smoker, but I know that's a waste of a decent-sized cigarette. Social vampire, huh?
Dun dun dun.
Precisely. Dun dun dun!
Thank you, BlackSad. You won't regret this. So let's cut to the chase. I need Bobby Yale to
Instead
fight
of having
Stone.
to be invited
There's
and
just
they
too
invite
much
you.
money at stake.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
I'm offering you my help to find Yale. Let's work together.
What kind of help do you need?
A simple exchange of information. You're a good detective, and I, well, let's just say I have my own ways of making people talk.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'll have to pass this time.
Why? What? Do my own ways scare you? Please, hear me out. Let's say I bet a beer that we find Yale in 3 days, and you bet a beer that we don't. In 3 days, one of us has to buy the other a beer. Is that so bad? We're simply two grown men using our money and free will to conduct a small private exchange. And most importantly, we're not hurting anyone. So, yeah, I run a gambling business. What's so bad about that?
I can't really say.
Well, I can. Nothing. But I'll tell you what is wrong. The way our government is ruining America. We live in a so-called free country. A place where honest people can make a living, provided they don't hurt anybody. We're not communists. Well, at least I'm not.
I would have never thought otherwise. As for me, with all due respect, it's none of your business.
Ooh, all right. Never mind then. In any case, that's not my point. The government betrays our nation's values. Communists that forbid an honest man without hurting a soul. And that, Mr. BlackSad, is just wrong. Do you get my point now?
Okay, but that doesn't justify what you do for a living.
Oh boy. Did you hear anything I just said? Anyway, when the government passes these laws, there's only one legitimate weapon the people can wield. The same weapon that turned America into a great nation. Civil disobedience.
Why do I get the feeling we're just driving around in a circle?
That I am. It's my duty to disobey.
In certain cases, civil disobedience is both right and duty.
Exactly. And this, you'll agree even more. I wasn't always a boss, you know. No, sir. I started at the bottom, when Lucky Blitzen ran the show. That good for nothing. His was a reign of terror, extortion, violence, you know, that sort of unpleasant thing. When I took over, I decided I'd make people want to do my bidding. Not out of fear, but out of gratitude. I decided to help people so they would help me.
That beating your thugs gave me was really helpful. Thank you so much.
Those poor bastards didn't even know you were a detective, that you were on our side.
Maybe at first. But when they tied me up and beat the socks off me, they knew very well who I was.
Seriously? It goes against my rules. Who was it?
It was just Wilson.
That bastard. Don't you... I cannot tolerate this behavior. Please, accept my apology. See, a lot of people work for me. Many families depend on my business. Not only that, St. Christopher's Hospice practice. The widows of my late employees are set for life. Their kids get free schooling. The cops leave me alone because they know my business doesn't hurt anyone. On the contrary. And, it looks like we're here.
Where the hell did you take me? Swear to God, you took me to the pier to give me a set of iron shoes. I'm gonna be mad.
Yale's apartment?
I told you, I'm on your side. Go ahead, search the place. I'll wait down here. When you're done, maybe you'll change your mind and share your findings with me. Or not. It's your call, Mr. BlackSad. I'll make sure you're suitably compensated. Wilson, come here.
Oh, I hope I come back and just see Wilson getting the shit beat out of him.
The worst thing about O'Leary's boys dropping by isn't the beating, but the fact that I can't tell what's theirs and what's Yale's.
This is fair.
Can't say this is the ideal drink for an athlete. Then again, it could be your classic bookie thug lunch.
Bobby seems like a nice kid, but I barely know him.
Of pickles will help me crack the case, but it's good to know.
Kansas.
Oh, it's fragrance.
You know me on Twitch,
Almost
but when you
angelic.
watch to try www.
Judging the apartment, they were leading a quiet life.
That's certainly interesting.
Seems like Bobby inherited something more than boxing skills from his father, besides the tendency to vanish into thin air, of course. Nice chain.
The Sicilian Capo?
So, you like your mob stories, don't you, Bobby?
Okay, I looked at the book.
Why would you want such a big closet for so few clothes? Unless someone emptied it recently.
I mean, I'm trying to give...
3. Do you know any of his relatives?
His father, Avenarius.
Avenarius? The boxer poet? Didn't he disappear 20 years ago?
I'm trying to give him the benefit of the doubt, but all the clues are pointing to him. Poor Yale. I don't know if there's anything else here I can look at. La Fontaine today.
17th century French fables. There must be one boring old lady.
I feel like I've looked everywhere in here.
With people like O'Leary, you just never know. I didn't want to put Mary at risk. Why not take her a little something instead?
I'm surprised I didn't take the scarf with me. Been like, hey, look at what I found. Guess where I found it?
I've never trusted angels.
Mr. BlackSad? What a...
Surprise. When they fall, they turn into demons.
Joey told me he was going to spend the afternoon painting the gym and that Bobby would be fixing something up on the roof. So, after I found the body and called the police, I went to Bobby's place, but he wasn't there.
So you knew that Yale was with Dunn when he died, and yet you told no one.
I guess I just forgot. Everything is so confusing. I'm sorry, Mr. BlackSad.
Don't be. I'm here to figure it all out. What's your relationship with Bobby Yale?
He was like a son to Joey, and we were about to get married, so, you know.
Okay, I think it's time to set things straight. I know you were cheating on Dunn with Yale. The other way around.
No! How can you even think of something?
How can you... Wise. You're at Yale's apartment. It's you and him on a roller coaster. Miss Purnell?
I'm not white, Mr. BlackSad. My grandparents were white. According to law, I'm a black citizen, even if my skin says the contrary. Do you know what that means when you're born in North Arlington, Alabama?
Segregated with far worse homes for colored people.
We even have different water fountains, for God's sake. The separate but equal doctrine and all that.
That damn nonsense.
And all the lies. That's why I moved here. No one knows what color my great-grandparents were.
I completely understand you, Mary.
Just think if you were also a woman. He's my nephew, Mr. BlackSad. Joe and I first started taking care. That was when he was almost 15. The three of us went on that trip to Luna Park.
So this is where Joe Dunn comes in.
Bobby was the only one who knew about me and Joey. We were afraid that someone would use my past to ruin his career.
See, this is why I don't jump to conclusions.
I'm sorry I accused you so lightly.
See, this is why I don't jump to conclusions. I'm like, nah, something else going on here.
Don't worry, I understand.
About Sonia Dunn and the ring. I managed to hide the truth from her.
I appreciate it, but at the same time...
What?
No, nothing. Maybe she has a right to know.
Bro, they are animals fighting over
Are you
skin
sure you
color.
don't know where your nephew
What
is?
about the orange
I've
and
looked
calico?
everywhere.
Fuck those
He's
guys
nowhere to be
basically.
Don't worry. I'll find him.
Wait a minute, what do you got against calico cats? You have a calico cat! 2 of them!
Thank you.
Mary smells like...
Nothing
Actually,
but
the
they
whole
don't mention
room
those
smells like a
colors
pie
as if
fresh
they're
out of
asking
Japan.
why they the only
So I
colors
can't
that
identify
animals
any of
would
the
actually
fragrances.
find about the chip.
True. But this is the 1940s, you gotta remember that too.
TV and radio all in one. Where will these mad times lead us?
Okay, the whole room smells like a fresh baked pie, apparently.
In an American human world, yeah, that probably the whole problem.
Fresh out of the oven. The whole room smells like pie.
Well, this is set in America, just the difference is,
I
That cherry
understand the
pie smells
herbivores
so
and
good.
carnivore more than
I'm starting to get hungry.
that is fair. I will give you that.
Thanks. I pulled it out of the oven right before you arrived. Oh, where are my manners? I'm the worst hostess in the world.
I mean, I completely understand what you're getting at, and the herbivore versus carnivore fits a lot better. So Zootopia got that part right, but I also understand where they're getting at in this economy type. That is a tuxedo cat, and his voice I think is white, but I don't know which one he's supposed to be. So
They are just replacing people with animals rather than build around them.
I agree.
Let me go get a knife from the kitchen. And you must be thirsty. Let me see. OJ, coffee?
OJ is fine, thanks. She's wearing the same clothes in both pictures, so she's probably telling the truth. That's some beautiful artwork you got there.
Okay, this makes me uncomfortable just listening to him. There's your ASMR, guys. Lip smacking ASMR.
You should open a bakery and sell these pies.
Thanks. Joey used to say the same thing.
Now that there's almost no pie left, the scent has also disappeared.
Well, duh.
Interesting. Now Mary smells like a huge dog. Mary, when are you gonna stop lying? I know your nephew is here. I can smell him.
What? No. I already told you I don't know where he is.
Look, I understand why you're protecting him, but it's in his best interest to end this hide and seek.
You can search the whole house if you want. Go ahead.
Colorist, dynamic where pure colored cats are royals, be colored such as the tuxedo would be normal cities.
Be normal citizens. Sorry, it cut you off. But yeah, this game is actually based right. This is actually based off a comic book. I think the comic book is in Spanish though.
He's not here.
Interesting.
Wait a minute. She's not the one who smells like that.
I'm getting a whiff of it somewhere.
You smell like dog.
Well, you actually have a dog, so you can probably understand what that smells like.
That's where Bobby Yale's scent is coming from. So, that's why you were sitting there.
What? I don't know what you're talking about.
Yes, you do. Could you step aside so I can check, please?
Please go.
Mary, for Christ's sake, put that knife down, would you?
Leave or I'll...
Mary, I came here to help.
I mean it.
I don't want to hurt you.
He literally was not trying to hurt her. Ah! That's what happens when you...
I'm gonna kill you!
I'm on your side, Bobby.
But I'm not on yours!
What the hell?
Bobby!
Call an ambulance. Do as I say. Go on, call an ambulance. Do it now. In the face of a heart attack, there's two things you can't forget. One, Stay calm. 2. 1 chest compression per second. 1 Mississippi. 2 Mississippi. 3 Mississippi. 4 Mississippi. 5 Mississippi. 6 Mississippi.
Bobby. Oh, Bobby. Thank you, Bobby. Bobby.
No, I'm not kissing him. Now kiss. No, no kissing.
I had lots of reasons to consider this a great day. I had investigated a suicide case. I had discovered that
No.
we were dealing with a murder. I had found and captured the prime suspect. And I had saved a life.
That is the fastest ambulance I have ever fucking seen.
Commandant want to save his life.
And yet, everything in me screamed that something was going wrong. Terribly wrong.
Promise me you won't take the law into your own hands. I'd like to think we're not just vigilantes.
I want a gun!
What the hell?
Bang, bang, bang!
A fair amount of violence, extortion, and casualty.
That's just it, though. I didn't kill anybody. I didn't hurt anybody.
Bang, bang, bang!
You're dead meat, cat.
That you, Smirnoff?
You seem agitated. Nightmare?
Yeah, I have a lot of those.
Yeah, that makes 2 of us. Anyway, why don't you go home? In his current condition, Yale's not going anywhere. Besides, we'll take it from here.
Thanks, but that won't be necessary. I can watch Yale on my own.
No doubt. I just saw exactly how vigilant you always are. As for what happened yesterday, you promised me you wouldn't intervene.
If I hadn't intervened, Bobby Yale could be dead.
If you had warned me, maybe we could have avoided a heart attack. Anyway, what's done is done.
A dog smoking a cigarette in a hospital. What a hell of a fucking development this is.
When exactly did you realize that he killed Dunn?
Well, it's the 40s or whatever.
True.
Out of sheer curiosity. I'm a cop after all.
To be honest, I'm not so sure Yale killed anyone.
How about the motive? Any ideas?
I've got several theories, but that's about it.
In any case, hopefully Yale will tell us more.
I'm serious. I don't think it was Yale that killed
Ask
them.
him some questions when he wakes up.
I know you will, with or without my permission. So, I'd rather not feel betrayed. In exchange, drop by the station when you can. Your investigation could really help my men. Who, by the way, must be waiting for me to interrogate Mary Purnell. Boy, she was hard to pry from Yale's side.
She's been through a lot in the past days. Be nice to her.
Of course. In spite of it all, we're not just vigilantes. And as for you, go get some rest. God knows you need it.
You think sleeping will cure this?
Tell the nurses to look at that face of yours. You look like a film detective in his last scene.
I'm afraid this film isn't over yet.
For your sake. I hope you're wrong. You're in charge now, officer.
Okay.
I'll send you relief in 6 hours. Understood?
Doctor,
He's a lizard.
Oh, detective. Congratulations. You fared pretty well against that kid. Better than most would have. Now, if you'll excuse me.
let's just say I got lucky.
You know me on Twitch, but do you watch my shenanigans on YouTube? Trust me, I'm still the same guy.
We,
www.youtube.com/Phoenix
as a
Star
society,
Files.
simply don't trust reptiles. But that's not the real problem. The real problem is our extended belief that there's logic to that distrust, that it's natural and well-founded.
Dr. Palmer. Oh my god! Is that a Jurassic
How's
Park
he?
reference?
Is he awake?
Oh, yeah. Go check on him before he falls asleep again. Although, try not to bother him with too many questions.
What's his current condition?
It's too soon to tell. He did have a heart attack after all.
Go away. I don't want to see you. The doctor told me to sleep.
I rarely get to interrogate a suspect with his guard down in a place as quiet as this. Getting the chance to study his body language with no distractions
Please
is a
consider
rare gift.
giving them a forever home or donate to your local shelter. You're killing him with your cigs.
His heart
Yeah,
rate
no
is
shit.
increasing. It could mean that he's lying, but it could also just be pure, unadulterated rage. He's looking straight at me. If he couldn't hold my stare, I'd think he's lying, but that's not the case. He's clenching his fist. A sign of contained anger. Clenched fist. Fast heart rate. Fixed stare. He feels some genuine rage towards me.
The hell did I do?
You don't see me, but I saved your life, son.
Maybe my aunt feels gratitude. Really don't. My medication.
I'll just
I
cut
don't
to
know
the
who's the
chase.
voice for this, but
He can't look me in the eye. I'd say he's lying. Is he lying, or did his heart rate speed up out of rage? Is he holding back his rage? Who killed Joe Dunn?
What? Are you trying to confuse me? Joe hanged himself.
He seems about to burst into tears. Is he angry or sad? Why is his heart rate skyrocketing? Is he being honest? Dunn was too short to hang himself with that rope.
So, it's true? He was murdered.
He's gonna have another heart attack.
God, I hope not, because that'd be a pain in the ass at this point.
Why is his heart rate skyrocketing? I know Dunn threatened to call off the fight. Why?
How do you know that?
I'm a detective.
That was his anger talking. He never really meant it.
That doesn't matter. Why was he so mad at you? What did you do?
Nothing. Joe thought that I wasn't training hard enough. That I was going to lose.
All right. Let's just say that I believe you.
I could have told you that.
The murderer killed Dunn with a chest expander and planted evidence to make us believe it was suicide. But he also left enough clues behind to make sure we found the true murder weapon. Then he put the chest expander box in your locker to frame you. Do you know anyone that twisted and who also happens to have a motive?
I don't know.
I don't think Frank did it. Leary, he could have paid his guys to do it. I really doubt Jake would have done it. And Sonia's too short.
Desmond O'Leary certainly seems twisted enough. Did he have anything against Dunn?
I'm not sure if they knew each other. At least not in person. About a month ago, Joe kicked one of O'Leary's men out of the gym. He was trying to give a business card to...
Jake Ostiambi.
Yeah, exactly. Did Jake tell you about that?
That. Maybe it was... I say... Jake... pull off something. Never mind.
See, that's what I said.
What about Sonia?
Well, she's as...
Do you think he has a motive?
Maybe. A few weeks ago, Joe took me to a boxing managers association meeting.
Headed by Cassidy.
Yeah. He was obsessed with making it illegal for boxers to fight without a manager. Or without an associated manager. Everyone seemed to go along with it until Joe spoke up. He said that would lower us to mob status to make money by monopolizing the sport. That made others think twice. And Cassidy ended up empty-handed.
Poor Cassidy.
BlackSad. I think I owe you an, You know, my father disappeared when I was 6. Right after winning a fight. We never heard from him again. Do you know what that does to a kid? Who knows where I'd be if Joe Dunn hadn't been in my life, even when I lost my way and put a gun to his head years later. He managed to steer me in the right direction. And now that he's gone, you're Thanks.
I'm just doing...
Like, oh damn, he just passed the fuck out, okay.
The number of cigarette butts is inversely proportional to my hours of sleep. Ah, damn. Is that eye movement normal?
Maybe he's pretending to sleep.
The hands say a lot about what's going on inside a person. He seems restless. Should I tell someone?
Maybe Mary.
See? There's no fever whatsoever. He must be having a nightmare.
Are you sure?
Wouldn't you have nightmares too, after what he went through yesterday? I know I sure wouldn't sleep.
I have nightmares myself, but those go way back.
Oh, the poor thing. Do you know what my nightmare is? It's that witch I have to work with. Oh. Good thing she's got trauma surgery at 12:30, but I wish it were a little sooner, you know? Anyway, thank you for letting me know. And for bringing him in.
And for saving his life.
You don't know how excited I am to be involved in a criminal case.
What
it might
the
not be
fuck?
important, but I need to take a look at his medical report. Ugh.
Why would you smell it? Yale's shoes smell like a dead man. Ha. A deduction! Urgh!
No, the footprints don't match. If Yale killed Dunn, he did it without stepping in the paint, or in different shoes.
Donna BlackSad. Mama?
Hi, Ray.
Hi. Who are you?
Take a guess. I already gave you a clue. I know your name, so...
I don't know.
That means I'm a detective.
No, wait. My Uncle John is a real detective. He's way cooler than you. Wait a minute. You're Uncle John. Uncle John, I guessed it. I'm a detective, too. Mom, it's Uncle John. I guessed it.
Aw, it's a sister.
Congrats.
What did I win?
What do you want?
I want a gun. Bang, bang, bang. Bang, bang.
Good guys don't carry guns, Ray. You know why? Because they always end up shooting someone.
Yeah, that's why they're so cool. Mom's coming. Bye, Uncle John.
Ray, is that the way you say goodbye to your uncle?
Oops. Love you, Uncle John.
Now go put on your jacket. We're late.
Bang, bang, bang.
What a surprise. How are you?
Hey, Donna.
Bang, bang, bang.
Well, I'm still not over,
Natalia, patience, John. Time heals all wounds.
Yeah, can't argue with that.
Hey, we're kind of in a hurry. Ray's got a dentist appointment. I'll call you soon, okay? I'm really sorry.
Sure. One last thing.
Ray, hurry up. We have to go.
Love you, sis.
And I love you, little brother. Okay, now I really have to go. Bye, John.
That makes me so happy. Hey, cat. You should give your kitty ear scritches for me.
Dunn's Gym. Jay Costiumbe speaking.
kid wants to kill someone.
Jake, it's BlackSad. I just wanted to...
I have work to do, Charles. Call you later. Ronald, get on that ring!
Great, Weekly's dead.
Hi.
You're awake, handsome?
They ran several tests on Bobby Yale last night after admitting him. Have the results come in yet?
No, I don't think so, handsome.
Dr. Talbot, Dr. Barr, Dr. Anderson, Dr. Simmons. Rena!
I'll take a pack of Morley's, please.
Wow, a
Honey,
whole
give me a pack of
dollar.
Morley's for Mr. Hanson.
I won't be able to read Yale's medical report if she's around. It seems like the Doe nurse will be assisting Dr. Talbot during his 12:30 surgery. In 4 hours. Could I get them to operate any sooner?
I mean, I doubt it.
It's right there.
I know, that's what I'm thinking too, but I don't think it'll let me. It'll probably be like, oh, you can't take it, or something like that. Cops are in there. I mean, I'll ask her, but something tells me she's going to be like, go fly a kite, handsome. Because she kept calling me handsome. Ag. Well, that one was supposed to be Jesus, so I'm going to assume, white? Even though Jesus, I guess. This world doesn't make any sense to me, okay?
Hi, Rena.
Still with us, handsome?
Come on. You've got Yale's report on the table. I can see it.
What I was just saying to Anaki.
Well, that's that.
What if you show me Yale's report and I buy you dinner?
You're handsome, all right. But I'm not stupid.
I won't be able to read Yale's medical report if she's around.
Told you it wouldn't let me do it.
Jerry Highfill. Long time no see.
BlackSad, I didn't want to wake you. How's the boy?
Asleep.
I hope he recovers in time for the fight. I got tickets. Although between you and me, he doesn't stand a chance. It'll be a fun bout, nonetheless. Not like this. God, this...
I don't know.
Are the odds against Yale that bad?
The boy's talented, don't get me wrong. But stone is stone, you know? I bet half my pay, but you know, no vice for me.
You say you've got a good job, and yet you're bored.
Well, it's just a figure of speech, really. I like my job. Is it boring? Yes, but I can entertain myself with a good fight or a football game. Well, watching them, that is.
You want to smoke?
Don't smoke or drink. No vice for me. Smoking's dirty. Alcohol goes straight to your head. And women, they're all just mean. Well, everyone.
Vice?
Gives in to vice, it's because that is. What else?
She's got whiskers, see?
Did you know black cats are the least adopted in all shelters? Please consider giving them a forever home or donate to your local shelter.
I can't zoom in. It won't let me zoom in, but she's got whiskers on her. I had to point at the screen like you could see my finger.
Sherry speaking.
Get Dr. Gregor Talbot, please.
Yes, 1 minute. No, actually, Dr. Talbot won't be in until 12:30 according to my registry. Can I ask who's calling, please?
Can I ask who's calling, please?
Sherry, this is Dr. Talbot. We have to reschedule the 12:30 procedure. I want everyone in the operating room in 5 minutes. If anyone gives you any grief, tell them it's a matter of life or death. Understood?
I will laugh if that works.
A matter of life and death. A matter of life and death. You gotta be kidding me.
Ah, no, shit, fuck. Damn it!
All right now. How do I put this? I need something that you have.
Oh. Only if you guess why I'm giving it to you.
You want to help me solve a criminal investigation.
Well, aren't you smart? But be quick about it,
You hear me, huh? If that witch comes back...
Oh. Oh no. I forgot everything was handwritten back then. "1943 pertussis."
What? What does it say here?
Ah, you know doctors. The top handwriting is mine. Let's see. Extrasystole and dehydration caused by panic attack.
Extra what?
You know, arrhythmia, like skipped heartbeats.
What about this here?
It's a good thing I know that Mr. Yale is in Dr. Ferguson's hands. Otherwise, I'd be worried.
Hey, no means no, miss.
You really don't know who I am, do you?
Miss, I've got orders. And the fact is, those orders say that...
Here you are, Miss Dunn.
Huh?
Tell him, BlackSad. I can't get through that thick skull of his.
You know me on Twitch, but don't watch my shenanigans on YouTube. Trust me, I'm still the
She's
same
the
guy.
owner of Yale's gym. Whether the kid recovers or not depends entirely on her.
Between you and me, and all due respect, miss, but aren't we taking this woman's liberation a little too far?
Whoa, 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 whoa.
But she's your responsibility.
Thanks for convincing the cop.
You hired me to find Yale. I wanted you to see him with your own eyes.
I see. Anyway, you did your job. I'll send you a check the day after the fight. You can leave now.
Hang on. Oh my god, she's got a gun!
No. She's gonna do something stupid. Sonia, don't.
He killed my father. You said so yourself.
No. I told you I thought he was innocent.
Look at your face. He did that, didn't he? How could he not be guilty?
Your father wouldn't want you to do this. He was a just man, and this is not justice.
Shut up. None of that matters. How can he not be guilty?
Since nothing else is working, it's time to bluff it. You know I emptied that gun when I found it in the safe. No.
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 Why did you say that?
Oh my god!
Sonia, don't.
He killed my father. You said so yourself.
No. I told you I thought he was innocent.
Look at your face. He did that, didn't he? How could he not be guilty?
Your father wouldn't want you to do this. He was a just man, and this is not justice.
Shut up. None of that matters. How can he not be guilty?
You can't take justice into your own hands. Believe me, it will haunt you as long as you live. It's okay.
Aw, big hug. Gross.
Uncle Tim!
Sweetie, I came back from Los Angeles as soon as I could.
I told you not to rush back.
Come on now, honey. Aren't you going to introduce me to your friend?
No, this is John BlackSad, the detective who found Bobby.
Oh, so this is strictly professional. I thought you had some good news for your uncle.
No, Uncle Tim, don't be silly.
Don't be silly. Look at you. Smart, educated, as dazzling as the brightest of stars. Every single man in this city should be at your feet. Come on, we'd better let him rest.
They definitely heard that.
Yeah.
I see. Let's say you're right and Bobby Yale is innocent. Who should we focus on now?
We?
Well, your father turned down my money, but he made me promise one thing, that I'd take care of you if anything happened to him.
But I can...
I know you're perfectly capable of managing that gym on your own, but we don't even know if he'll be ready to fight Stone. Besides, someone seems really invested in stopping that fight, and someone has to pay Mr. BlackSad to get to the bottom of all this. Please, talk some sense into her.
It's your life. As much as you love your uncle, it's up to you to decide whether you want his help or not.
BlackSad, I was just starting to like you.
All right. Thank you, Uncle. Thank you so much.
All right, stop crying or you'll ruin your makeup, honey. Now fix yourself up and I'll buy you some breakfast.
Wait, my purse.
I'll get it. It must be...
BlackSad, wait a minute. I think she needs some time alone, just like you and me. Listen, boy, do whatever it takes to find Joe's murderer. Whatever it takes. If things get messy, don't worry. I'll clean them up. Deal?
Sure. I'll do my best.
Thank you. I trust you to get that ball to the end zone.
No. Are you telling stories about the great Iron Arm again?
Wait. Of course. The Milestones quarterback. Tim Iron Arm Thorpe.
It's a good thing folks usually recognize me sooner. BlackSad, you coming to breakfast?
I'd love to, but I have to go ask for a favor.
Another deduction? Damn it.
The investigation required that I ask Jake for a small favor. Or
A gorilla and a bear.
If worst came to worst.
Okay.
Find my best moments on TikTok. https://www.tikt.com/. Heat equals CT93 the MCZFQB2D.
Not the smartest cookie in the jar, nor the most tactful. But do I trust him? No. Do I consider him a friend? Yes. He's been training with those same shorts for who knows how long. I hope he never feels inclined to hit me. He's twice my size. Hey, Jake.
Not now, John.
Hey, Jake.
I said not now.
Hey, Jake.
Damn it! Wait a minute.
Hey, Jake.
I said not now.
This one's got extra padding, just like Jake. How many hits does a boxer take to the head throughout his career?
Probably more than you'd like to think about.
The racist brain is so full of hatred that there's no space for trifles such as common sense or, say, spelling. But this most cultured writer spotted the error and attempted to correct it. Not sure what to make of the outcome.
That's not a new clue. It's been there. Okay, I guess I'll go talk to the goat man. Can I not go out the door? I guess I have nobody I want to call.
All right, that's enough. Take 5. Go on. What, John?
The
What's
fuck's
so
your problem?
Could you tell me where Old Erie's headquarters are?
What for? No. You could get me into trouble. No way.
You lied to me yesterday, and being the good friend that I am, I kept your secret. You owe me. I don't think I'd keep protecting you if we weren't friends. Although, if we were friends, you wouldn't hesitate to help me.
Damn, that's kind of
Tell
low.
me, Jake, are we friends or not?
Damned cat. All right. O'Leary's hideout is in the basement of a Chinese restaurant. But I don't even know how to get in.
Why are you coaching that guy?
Oh, that's right. You don't know. Sonia asked me to run the gym. Well, at least the fun part. As soon as Bobby Yale's back on his feet, I'll turn him into a champ. I'll make him crush stone. Just you wait. What? Why are you looking at me like that?
Is it the first time you coached anyone?
Yeah, but you think I can't do this, don't you? Well, screw you. We'll win that fight.
Have you noticed anything strange about Sonia?
I don't know. Yesterday she said she hated the gym. But it also seemed like she wanted to save the place. Do you get any of this? I sure don't.
It's just the way folks are. We say one thing, and then we go and do the opposite. You just can't expect us to be consistent. Well, I'll see you tonight. See you there.
Ronald, the break's over.
After 30 hours of work and several beatings, every bone in my body ached for a bed.
Now it's my turn.
So I went home to recharge. Because the night ahead was bound to be promising.
Poor bear didn't even see it coming. He turned around and got socked in the face.
What do you know about that basement?
Well, let me think. Nothing?
Come on, Jake, for Christ's sake. I'm running out of threats to get you talking, Jake. And frankly, I don't want things to get violent.
I've come to get O'Leary several times, but they always make me wait in the dining room. One day it was so late that the restaurant was closed. They made me call from a payphone in that alley over there to let them know I was here. A few minutes later, O'Leary came out the back door, that red one there.
All right. You stay by the payphone. Wait till I'm inside. If you see anyone, call the same number you did that one time. Let it ring twice and hang up. Got it? A promising night indeed. No. The plan will only work if O'Leary doesn't know I've been here.
Oh, stupid duck!
Does he need a shotgun to deal with suppliers?
Stupid pig!
I'm guessing it lights up when they ring at the main door.
Oh, stupid duck! Oh, stupid duck!
Would he even notice if I got in?
Stupid pig!
Maybe it leads to the basement. Something tells me he'd notice me no matter how stealthy I was.
Stupid rabbit!
Or maybe the way to the
Stupid rabbit!
You're in Liang Tong territory.
A bit too high to climb. If the basement I'm looking for were in that building.
What happened? Should we run for it?
Do I look like I'm in a hurry? There's a guy watching TV inside the restaurant. A red panda, I think.
Doesn't ring a bell. I don't recall any panda waiters. Are you done?
What do you think? Check out that graffiti. You're in On Liang Tong territory.
Wow. I thought the Tong Wars had ended years ago.
Maybe someone nostalgic just got bored.
Damn Chinese mafias.
Yeah, American mafias are infinitely better, no doubt.
What's taking you so long?
You want to switch places? I've seen two possible ways to access the basement, but...
You really think I can help you with that?
I need you to go to the front door and ring the bell.
Alright, is there a bar in that alley? Have you been drinking?
Count to 30, ring the bell, then run for the car. Got it?
Whoa, you better send a bunch of Natalias my way after this. So, now what are you gonna do?
I'll open the door with my lockpicks. Once I'm in... I'm still not sure if I'll take the hall or the door on the right. The lock on that door was not your standard model. I had to give it my all.
I was gonna say, hurry, you son of a bitch! Quit dawdling! Lighter. I thought he was holding a gun for a minute. Find a source of light before the lighter runs out. Oh, did not mean to do that.
Oh, no, not now! Some answers only come to you when it's far too late.
Damn it! This is the only thing I don't like about this game so far is the fixed camera angle and not being able to see anything. It's like, find a light switch in the dark, okay? Looks. I picked up an invisible flashlight and suddenly it became visible.
Are they carpeting the floors?
That's so frustrating.
I was expecting some frozen bodies. It won't budge.
Well, that was neat.
There's one on each table, except this one.
The lizard. The lizard was was playing a doctor so he could... I see.
The odds are incredibly in Stone's favor. I guess that he's the reigning champion, and Bobby Yale is just a contender, but maybe word got out about his condition. Does O'Leary have a network of pals? Wow. I didn't realize you could place so many bets on a single baseball game.
Hang on, guys. Phone was going off, couldn't figure out why. Thought it was something super important.
A little thingamajig that adds on its own. What'll they think of next? It looks like a summary of all the bets that come in. Day, amount, bet, wagerer. Wait a minute. Did O'Leary himself bet $5 grand on Yale? Sometimes I forget that criminals, even the office variety, have family and kids. Anyway, maybe things aren't so bad on the dark side. 16 days until the fight.
Wild berries? I knew I heard gurgling. Cat? Cat, there's a catfish.
Could that be Ireland? A Crossler? The good news is, I don't need lockpicks to open it. The bad news, I didn't bring explosives. I'd say that's Ireland too. Ireland, of course. This guy's obsessed.
I mean, his name is O'Leary.
The painting concealed file after file of celebrity reports with all sorts of shady information, ranging from S to Z. Almost all of them were athletes. Is that what O'Leary meant when he said that detectives and police officers were his friends? I wonder how many spy for him. If I were to pitch in, who would I spy on?
Al Stone? I don't think I know him. Oh, it's a boxer.
According to Stone's report, he was so clean, not to mention hard to corrupt, that O'Leary opted for a more subtle strategy. Apparently, when he broke up with the tennis player Helen Moore, he set her up with Stone. Lucky for him, they hit it off. As I put away the report, I stopped in my tracks. Did I really want to risk knowing what O'Leary had on my good friend, the incorruptible police commissioner? To be honest, if Smirnov had anything to hide, I'd rather not know about it. In Bobby Yale's folder, all I found was a log of his incredible stats as an aspiring champion. 20 victories, 16 by knockout. Although, at the end of the report, someone had underlined one word several times. Untouchable. Thorpe had been a rising football star before the war, which he came back from with honors and decorations. After the truce, he resumed his career. He won 3 season trophies and a couple of MVP awards. He retired after an accident that left him paralyzed from the waist down. He started his own sports advertising agency 4 years ago, but according to the files, O'Leary hadn't even tried to corrupt him.
Well, other than Smirnov, I got a shit ton of information.
If they're not together anymore, why does O'Leary keep so many pictures of romantic moments with Helen Moore?
Avenarius. Copy 2 of 3.
Edition copy 2 of 3. We listen, if you call it listening, to the sentimental romance. Your eyes act like the moon. Dunn had $200 in his safe. O'Leary had about $20,000 in a drawer. Even Dunn had a gun. Couldn't possibly be the
But I wanted to see.
Dunn's integrity was legendary, even in O'Leary's shady reports, just like Yale had said. Dunn had kicked one of O'Leary's men out of the gym when he found him snooping around. The report on Yale's father was the shortest of all, since only his name was left. Why? Cassidy's report was possibly the longest among all of O'Leary's files. Apparently, their rivalry went way back. So much so that they spied on each other in the most unthinkable ways. At least I was able to confirm what Yale had told me. Cassidy had threatened Dunn after he refused to join the managers' union.
Not surprised. I was gonna say, let me open this one. Hey cat, you still there? I want to show you the catfish.
Luckily or not, files N through R included no one that I could somehow connect to the case. Helen Moore's file was, by far, one of the juiciest. She had been just a run-of-the-mill tennis player until O'Leary launched her career by rigging enough games to help her climb the ranking. However, O'Leary hadn't fixed any of her games in over a year. In spite of that, she remained undefeated. Be as it may, it was clear that O'Leary had enough information to ruin her career.
Interesting.
Strange as it may seem, the reports revealed that O'Leary had hired Jake as a bodyguard precisely because he was absolutely clean. Apparently, he liked to surround himself with honest people when he mingled with the high society. I'd say O'Leary has threatened Stone with ruining Moore's career.
That's still a weird looking catfish.
Jake. Someone was coming.
Are we or are we not exemplary workers, Jimmy? Here it is, middle of the night. And we're working extra hours. Hey, Jimmy, what do you think about that?
I think he's scared stiff, Desmond.
Why's that, Jimmy? We're giving you the red carpet treatment. We even let you in the boss's office.
You're one lucky fellow.
You can't say I don't treat you well, Jimmy.
Who are you?
Yeah.
Speak, you moron.
Yeah, very well. Why are you...
Shh. Calm down. How long have you worked for me, Jimmy?
3 months. 3 months.
Oh, yeah. I hired you right after your cousin Martin died. I need your opinion. How would you punish someone for ruining an innocent man's life with a hit and run, Jimmy?
I don't know.
Then tell me, what about you, Wilson? What would you do?
No, please. I didn't do anything. I swear.
He was a good guy. Of course, you already knew that. You knew him better than me, right?
He was my cousin.
That's why I hired you, Jimmy. You see, Martin was a dear friend. And his widow said you were a nice kid. That you do a good job, and you needed the money. And I have a soft spot for those in need.
Please.
But, you know what? I talked to her just yesterday. She told us you did some naughty things to her with that gun, Jimmy.
No.
That's no way to treat a widow, is it?
She's lying. Why would I do that?
What about the kid? Are you so sure you know how long a kid can hold his breath? With his little head inside a toilet bowl?
Son of a bitch.
I didn't want to. It was his idea.
Selfishly, I was glad I hadn't risked my life to save Jimmy. Maybe not even someone like him deserves to die. But one could also argue that I didn't deserve to die for someone like him.
Who's your boss? Give me a name!
Cassidy. It was his idea. He said you'd hired me if I'd managed to scare the widow, and I just...
All right. Let's just... calm down now. It's gonna be okay. There are two sacred principles that rule my life. The first principle is the love for my family. I'd do anything to protect them. The second principle, I never put my future in the hands of fate. I always play it nice and safe. And I would even add a third principle, or better yet, a rule. If anything threatens either of these two crucial principles, I take matters into my own hands. You see where this is going? For the first time, I got someone killed, even though all I really did was rat him out.
No, I just...
Stop interrupting me, Jimmy! It's not polite! We're all the same. So rude. You know what? Let's leave it at that. You're going to give a message to that disgusting walrus Cassidy, aren't you?
Yeah, sure. Whatever you say. Yeah, sure.
Good boy.
What's the message?
Oh, Jimmy. You still don't get it, do you? You are the message. Come on. Wrap him up. Make sure Cassidy gets the message for breakfast, will you? I hope he chugs on it.
Got it.
Where are you hiding, little fishy? Once again, you didn't get to hear the end of my story.
Why would you jump on the noisy ass trash? Yeah, gee, I wonder why there's so many fucking trophies involving dying. Motherfucker's got a shotgun. Surely it's not ring the bell. Because then he would just whip around and shoot me there.
What? Just where do you think you're going, putty cat?
Well, I didn't die.
2 sacred principles rule my life. The first is the love I feel for my family. The second, never leave destiny in the hands of fate. I always play it nice and safe. And I'd even add a third principle, or better yet, a rule. If anything threatens either of these 2 principles,
You take matters into your own hands.
Seriously, what just happened?
Wow, I don't like this level. I just blinked.
2 sacred principles rule my life.
The
love
you feel
I
for your
feel
family.
for... What is going on today?
Okay, apparently I can't even interrupt him. I just have to go, okay, you know what? I'm just gonna sit here and let him talk at me.
2 sacred principles rule my life. The first is the love I feel for my family. The second,
You always play it safe.
never leave destiny in the hands of fate. I always play it nice and safe. And I'd even add a third principle, or better yet, a rule. If anything threatens either of these 2 principles, I take matters into my own hands. The first time that someone died because of me, even though all I did was rat him out, well, that guy ended up in the Hudson River, right off Pier 27. He's got to be even wetter than that fish by now. You should have seen his face.
It's interesting what comes to mind when you think you're about to die. Suddenly all I could think about was how much I wanted a pet fish.
You too, Bruce? Anyway, I was 14 years old, and I still dream about it. But his widow and his son.
By
Black
then,
catfish,
I was
though.
adamant about buying a fish. But first...
That was that. Never again.
Nowadays, whether it's me who pulls the trigger or not, I have 0 regrets. What's more, I sort of enjoy it.
His pupils are dilated. and there's a slight grin on his face. The bastard is enjoying himself. When a mob boss declares his love of family, it can only mean that A, he won't hesitate to ruin yours, and B, he's cheating on his wife. The guy never hesitates to pull the trigger. Even if I hadn't seen what he did to Jimmy, I'd know he's not bluffing. In case anyone had any doubts about who's the boss around here, I'll put my dirty feet on his luxurious table to prove that all of this is mine. I knew I had it in me to get out of that place alive. No. O'Leary's wife is having an affair with Colbert? Should I serve this to O'Leary on a silver platter? Or threaten Colbert so he'll get me out of this mess?
And, well, that's it, I think. You know, BlackSad, I never made it this far. Congratulations. You're going in style.
I didn't want to interrupt you because I respect you and your word. Colbert told me to come here.
What? Me? No way. You did what? Colbert? When?
Sorry I went out for a bit. How's it going?
Well, I tried to show you a catfish, but you weren't here.
Remember? At that bar on 33rd and Main Street. Don't you remember that cocky drunk guy?
No.
He kept bragging about how he was banging another guy's wife.
Oh? Oh, yeah. Weird times, huh?
Yeah, and you congratulated me for finding Yale and saving your life.
Several times.
Oh, damn.
Then you assured me that O'Leary would thank me.
Well, I didn't put it that way, but yeah.
And then you told me to come
No,
here
it
to
was
ask the
legit
boss
a
himself.
catfish.
Yeah. I think you deserve it. Right, Desmond? Oh, BlackSad, BlackSad, BlackSad.
In a tank.
Thank
Yeah.
And
It's actually in the
sorry for
tank right
jumping to
behind us.
conclusions. First, you get a
See,
random
there it is.
reading from Wilson. And now this. Although you have to admit, I had my reasons to be suspicious. You ran away from Yale's apartment, didn't you? But as you well know, you can't trust anyone in this world. Take it. It's only fair.
-8.
As much as I appreciate the gesture, I don't want your money.
All right, then. I understand. No problem. Really? Oh, BlackSad. Aren't these odd hours to pay me a visit? Your message was important, but certainly not urgent. It could have waited until tomorrow, don't you think?
Don't look at me. This was Colbert's idea. I wish I was a noir fiction writer. At this very moment, I could write a couple of pointed, ironic remarks for the narrator to recount what I just lived through. The dark, crooked alleys of New York reminded me of the state of my own soul. No. Fall loomed over me with the... Fall struck me with the full force of my long-lost youth. Nah, not that. Fall descended over me with the full weight of a guilty conscience.
What the hell?
God.
An anteater?
Worse.
And a horse?
What were you thinking? He wants him alive!
I felt fall seep through my bones like the pain of a good beating. Mediocre, but appropriate. Against all odds, next morning I got up bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. And I had my kind, unknown assailants to thank. The beating had taken its toll, but for the first time in months, I had slept like a baby.
Oh, come on, Helen, focus! All right, take 5. We'll work on that double backhand later.
Well, Mr. Blackmore, what can I do for the FBI?
What every blue-blooded American should do. Ride the wave of success, on a global scale if possible.
Yeah, sure. We have to beat those commies on every battlefield, be it in Korea, a clay court, or Wimbledon. But that's not what you mean, right?
Maybe if we could speak in private?
Find my best moments on TikTok.
Alec!
https://www.tiktok.com/@phoenix starfire _r=1 and _t=CT93BMCZFQB2D.
We know about you and Desmond O'Leary.
Wow. The FBI sure knows what it's doing. So, out of the 100 million Americans who know about that, who did you extort to get such highly confidential information?
The thing is, well...
You see, I'd love to wipe out that part of my past, but whatever.
Do you have any regrets?
Ads pay more than trophies. Can you believe it? Being associated with such a shady character could only damage my reputation. Trust me, never get involved with a married man.
They say you're currently involved with Al Stone, the boxer. Is that correct?
Wow, your sagacity never ceases to amaze me.
Don't beat around the bush. We know why you're with him.
Oh, so you like his biceps too?
Desmond O'Leary asked you to seduce Stone. Why?
What? No, I met Al by chance at a party. A party hosted by Desmond O'Leary. No, that can't be. No one is that shrewd. Not even him. Damn, I hate that bastard.
We're aware of at least 6 rigged games during your first year as a professional player.
And?
You won all of them.
Are you trying to offend me? I give my all on the court. I can't be held accountable if my rivals don't do the same. Go interrogate them. In any case, now I know why you mentioned O'Leary. What do you really have against him? And don't say illegal gambling.
O'Leary is a murderer. Every criminal organization has blood on his hands. His is no exception. And we have proof. I'm serious, Miss Moore. America can't afford to let anyone shake its foundations like that. And America's sweetheart can't afford it either. Help us out. Talk to us.
And why should I, Mr. Blackmore? What do I stand to gain or lose?
Our country faces drastic problems that require drastic solutions. Do you want to be part of the problem or part of the solution?
This is actually quite simple.
My goodness. Come on. Damn it.
One lucky gal.
You have a light, sir?
The pearly white teeth of someone who barely smokes. Am I making her nervous? Damn. I'm almost out of fluid.
Wanna know my trick? Go down to start, then up with it, and then down again. Thanks.
That's what I was about to say.
I don't know what you want me to say. You're trying to frame O'Leary, perhaps rightfully so, but I think you're barking up the wrong tree. Believe me, if I had the slightest idea...
I kind of figured that.
Do you smoke? Nice meeting you, Mr. Blackmore. Did you bring my water?
More deductions!
America's sweetheart gave you her cigarette? Dear God, she has the hots for you! I can't believe you said good old Weekly to investigate that stupid walrus while you were hanging out with Helen Moore herself! So, what do you say, you and me, we change places next time, huh?
Your turn. Now tell me, what did you find out?
Ah, you're gonna love this. You ready? I've got news, but I happen to also have a
BlackSad.
Thank you. Thank you so
Huh? Oh, Mrs. Colbert.
My husband woke me up this morning with roses and breakfast in bed. He said he had a scare last night, although he won't give me any details, and that he's been thinking about me ever since. He wants to take me to Niagara Falls for a second honeymoon.
That's nice, but I don't know why you're thanking me.
Are you kidding? Remember how I doubted him, but you made me change my mind? If he had suggested to take me to Niagara Falls when I still suspected him, I would have thought it was just a cover. Or worse still, a way to clean his conscience.
Well, I only did my job as honestly as I could. Enjoy your marriage. I hope you and your husband are happy.
Well, that's all I wanted to say. Send me your bill when you can. You're a good man, Mr. BlackSad.
But what just happened? Is there anything you didn't tell me?
Maybe. But now it's your turn. Tell me about Cassidy. Come on, spit it out.
I didn't find anything suggesting that Cassidy had anything to do with Dunn's murder, but...
That's quite the tale.
But I know Cassidy will be playing poker tonight with one Howard M. Farnham II, a Texas tycoon looking to get his claws on the boxing business. I also know that he and Cassidy have never met in person, and that Farnham, who's staying at the Balford Hotel, hasn't left his room. Apparently, he spent the night with 3 bottles of bourbon. So, here's my incredible plan. I'll go to the hotel, I'd knock him out, and then take his place in the poker game. That way, I'll get Cassidy talking. What do you think? Incredible, right?
Didn't we agree that you would handle Helen Moore while I dealt with Cassidy next time? No?
He's like, damn it, what the fuck? All right. Since we are at a pretty good spot to stop, I am actually getting really tired. I need to go feed the babies, and I need to get, excuse me, some food. So, thank you all so much for watching. Regrettably, I must depart. Thank you all so much for watching. Regrettably, I must depart, but I need to work in the evening. Hopefully, I will see you tomorrow. If not, well, no, tomorrow's Monday, so I will see you Tuesday. But thank you all so much for watching. And we're not going to raid out. There's really no one to raid as nobody else is awake. But I will see you all in the next video. This is Phoenix Darkfire, signing off.
Good night,